Hey, church family, I hope you are having a great week. If you have already received this week's newsletter, you have seen that there is a letter from me attached to that newsletter talking about some things that are happening moving forward at the church. So I wanted to take just a couple seconds today and talk to you a little bit about that. If you've noticed, as we have come back from the COVID pauses of the last year or so, the leadership of our church family has been intentionally slow about how we restart ministries and functions and all of the things that go along with that. We've done that because we wanted to assess every aspect of every ministry and not simply start things back up because, well, we did that before or that's the way we've always done it. We wanted to make the most of this opportunity to make whatever adjustments are necessary so that we can do our absolute best with the resources and the opportunities that God has given to us. At the same time, we want you to be aware that we are making incredible progress at this time. If you're only showing up on Sunday mornings, it may look like all we're doing is meeting on Sunday morning and nothing else, but nothing could be further from the truth. We are making great progress. One of the areas of progress that we've been making comes in regard to the physical space of our sanctuary. We recognize that God has given us a wonderful room with a beautiful view and a great location in which we get to gather and worship Him together each week. Now, part of being good stewards of that gift is making sure that we're taking care of it properly. And at this point in time, our sanctuary is due for some aesthetic, technological, and functional updates. Again, we have a great room, but even great rooms need to be refreshed from time to time. Most of us do this in our own homes, whether it's a kitchen remodel or replacing a bathroom vanity, maybe redoing some floors, or sometimes it's just a coat of paint. We know that keeping those spaces updated is just one of the ways that we take care of what God has given us. And so with this in mind, this summer we're going to be starting phase 1 of a 3-phase plan to update our sanctuary. Now, this summer is the perfect time for us to do this because over the months of June and July, we're going to be meeting Sunday mornings outdoors. We're doing this in response to what happened last year when we met outdoors. So many of you just loved that time of being outside and being together like that and just doing something a little different and getting to worship in the most beautiful sanctuary we could ever imagine, which is God's own creation. And so while we are outdoors, it allows us a perfect time to do some work inside and start on that phase 1 to do some painting and some overhauling of really the front of the sanctuary and clean up and refresh that area. We have already had a significant portion of the phase 1 funds donated. We also have a little bit of money set aside to cover some of those costs, but that's not going to be enough to cover this whole project. And this is part of the reason why we split this into 3 phases, was so that we wanted to take care of each phase as we go. And so we're going to go ahead and get started on phase 1. Now, this is where you can help. If you would like to contribute, please feel free to make a financial gift beyond your normal tithes and offerings to this renovation project. This is, again, one of the ways that we are being good stewards of this space that God has given us. You can make a donation if you'd like by cash or by check. We have some envelopes in by our offering plate, and you can put a check in there and just write sanctuary renovation in the memo line of the check or on the envelope. You can also give online. You can give digitally by contributing to funds that are designated sanctuary renovation. But we are going to get started this summer on this, and this is a great opportunity for every one of us to be involved. Church family, you are always incredibly generous with your time, with your talents, and with your treasures. And it's such a blessing to be a part of your church family and to walk with you through these things. We pray that you understand that this project is going to be just another in the long history of this church family using what we have for God's glory and to help fulfill our calling to love one another and to reach our community with the love of Jesus Christ. I can't wait to get started. I can't wait to share this whole project with you and see what God is going to do as we begin this work. If you have questions, please feel free to contact Pastor Ron or contact me. We'd love to sit down and answer questions that you have and walk through what we're looking to do. But in the meantime, and have a great week. I pray God blesses you in this week ahead, and I look forward to worshiping with you on Sunday. We'll see you soon.